Alright, so it's our first live stream ever. I'm trying to set up things right now. So I'm not sure if it's going to be a nice experience or not because it's literally the first time. So I'm just basically trying things out. I don't really have a fixed ID for this live stream. I'm going to be working on some stuff. And while I do, it's nice to chat a little bit and yeah, you can follow how I do my work. So I'll just try to set up things here and we can get started. So the first thing that a live stream needs is like a going away warning on OBS. So let me do that first. I'm just working on an ultra wide screen and it's kind of, I have to manually adjust the size here just so it looks okay for you guys. So the first thing, if someone is here in the chat, let me know if everything is set up well, if you're receiving everything well, the audio quality, the song in the background, do you like it? Is it too loud? Just give me some feedback here because it's literally the first time that I'm playing around here. So yeah, once I know that, I can go on Instagram Live and let everyone else know that we're live. It's kind of exciting, right? At least for me it is. Hey John, what's up? Do you hear me? Is it loud and clear? I don't know. Awesome. So yeah, it's my first live stream here, so I'm trying to test things a little bit. And in the meantime, I'll be working on some stuff. And you can, yeah, join me if you want. Hey Leo, what's up? My girlfriend made me this nice plate of fresh fruits. We're going to enjoy this together. Gotta stay healthy. bonjour Daniel, comment ça va? I don't know yet, Leo. It's quite a challenging project, and I've worked a lot of hours on it. So it's not that I don't want to make a tutorial of it, but it's kind of hard. But I'm planning on making a course that is going to be about integrating 3D with After Effects. So basically setting up a scene similar to that one. But that will probably be a course because it's going to be too long to be a YouTube upload, if you understand what I mean. I did it in Cinema 4D using Octane, so currently working on a new project. It's probably gonna become a tutorial if I succeed in making it look good. So yeah, we'll see about that. Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm live on the channel and on Instagram Live. So if you want to check me out on Instagram, at Ignace Aleya. Hey there. What's up, everyone? Come and join me on YouTube Live. I'm currently live streaming the progress of my work. Yeah, Leo, we're actually just finishing our first course ever, and that's going to be about Premiere. We have the ultimate Premiere course 2020 style, so we're going to literally cover everything about Premiere Pro. So that's the first course we're launching. After that, I'm planning After Effects, Cinema 4D, integrating 3D elements with visual effects. We have a lot of plans for a lot of courses. So that's going to be really exciting, and it's all going to be on our website, creatorgalaxy.com. Hey guys, how are you guys doing here on Instagram? Hey Brandon, how are you? It's been a while. Hope you're safe, man. So I currently have this here going on. Let me do a preview of that. Yo, what's up? Come and join me on YouTube if you want to see what I'm working on right now. It's quite exciting, even if I say it myself. So I'm testing live. It's actually the first time ever that I've been live here, so hopefully everything goes smoothly. But talking of experience, the first time is never a smooth experience, right? I am live on YouTube, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so I have this going on here. It's a car explosion. Boom. That looks cool. Okay, so I have a lot of work on it. Still playing around with all the settings here. So Basically going to build up again. Over clean plate. We have some burn marks. Some dust explosion. Hey Kumawat, how are you doing? Nice that you're joining us on the live stream. Hey Motion Tone, how are you doing? Are you guys digging the music in the background? That's my bro Vito Beats. He's really making some fire there. I love listening to that in the background. So we have the car here exploding. Boom. How cool is that? Yes. Hopefully After Effects doesn't crash while I'm live streaming, because that happens a lot actually. Well, not that much. After Effects is pretty stable, but Premiere is the other. It's a little bit difficult. Okay, that's looking cool. Right now? Kubica, are you talking about right now? Because this is Adobe After Effects. Hey man, thank you. Well, it's the first time, so maybe if this live stream works and if people are enjoying it, I might do a lot more of those. It's really nice to actually engage with everyone live. You know, it's always different when you make a video, you read the comments, but like, is that so? It shouldn't be. Currently, I'm not working with 3D. Hey Yahya, how are you? Join me on YouTube, man. Hey guys, join me on YouTube. I'm live streaming right now. Hey Lex, what do you mean exactly? What do you follow up with what? Are you guys digging this explosion? Does it look okay? Maybe a little bit more desaturated. It's actually looking alright. More stable for 3D is, of course, a dedicated 3D software. And usually those softwares work with an external render engine, which works a little bit better, like Arnold or Octane, which I really love because it's very fast. I work with Cinema 4D and Octane render engine. A little shade. What do you mean with a fade? I was also thinking of actually using the 3D model of this car to create a Z-depth pass for the explosion, but I'm working on that towards later in this video. That's cool, man. Thank you. Well, the quarantine, we're staying at home, and for me, it doesn't really change that much because I'm always working on the computer. Yeah, the reason why there is so much contrast right now is because I recently switched from linear to a regular work space because I find that the regular workspace is working a little bit better with the elements that I'm using. So that's why. Tyrion, why are you watching a 480p? Is that the maximum that we can offer? No. I think the quality is okay from my side. I don't know. It's my first time, so hopefully everyone will excuse me for any any problems that might occur during this live stream. Still gotta kind of figure it out a little bit. Well, yeah, as you know from the travel video that I did, I do have a 3D model of the car, so I can actually do that. Thanks. Well, it's the first time that I'm trying it, and it's working out well. Actually, Elgato made this possible. They got me a capture device and these lights here, and they kind of set me up to live stream here. Bobo, my opinion on Blender. Well, I haven't worked with it, but I have heard a lot of good things about it, and I think it's a really great 3D software, especially for beginners or for people that just want to do like smaller projects. I imagine because the industry standard is currently still not Blender, but it's a free option, and it's like a great option if you want to learn 3D, in my opinion. I would definitely, if I would go back in time and Blender would be like it is now, I would probably be using Blender right now. I don't know. Although that I think the entire 3D community is a little bit bigger than like, there's a lot of opinions about it, but like I like using Octane, and I don't know how that would work in Blender. I don't have any experience with it, so I can't really say what's up. So, Jirka, or I don't know how I spell your name. So for you, it's in full HD 60 FPS right now, the live stream. Please let me know in the comments so I can check it out. No, I didn't say that. Yeah. I didn't say that Cinema 4D is the industry standard, but it is in some studios, and it's definitely closer to a standard than Blender. Cinema 4D is more a standard for motion graphics studios, and it also is very often used in animation studios. And it's getting used more often because it's becoming so much more intuitive than the 3D S Max or Maya, which is the top one industry standard right now. But you also have to understand that the industry is ages old, so what they're used to is not necessarily the best option. And as I'm on YouTube and I don't really work at a studio, I just really love Cinema 4D, so that's basically, I'm gonna stick with it for now, unless life ever forces me into another 3D software. So, okay, this is looking okay. Let's check the next one. This one, what is this? The engine. Well, Maya, I don't really like Maya that much because it looks so complicated for simple things, and Cinema 4D just has like more intuitive ways of doing things. That's just my opinion, a one man's opinion. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing my first live stream here, testing it out. It's on YouTube. What are you using? You're also using Cinema, right? I'm currently not using my CPU, so I don't know what's up. Anyway, we're going to improve this along the way. It's the first time, like I said, and yeah, I'm just testing it out immediately, getting feedback from you guys, and then we can incorporate that into becoming, well, a better live stream. Thank you there. Thank you. Thank you, Tyrion. That really means a lot. I really mean a lot. Hopefully my upcoming tutorials will benefit you even more, and yeah, I wish you all the success, man. Oh, okay, Redshift. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things. It's kind of similar to Octane, right? In render speed. I'm a big fan of Octane, and recently I started working with them, so that's actually great. So, yeah. A vampire running effect? No, but I have done vampire teeth effect, and like the teleportation where he vanishes into beds. I do have those effects on the channel. Just use the keywords to search for them. GPU rendering is basically faster, and CPU rendering costs a lot of money. News channel graphics are probably made using Adobe After Effects as far as I know. They're not the hardest things to do. Okay, so this is looking a little bit too detailed, right? Too much contrast here, I know. Let's fix that. Eating mangoes. Yeah, it's possible, I don't know. I haven't used Redshift before. But yeah, I know how Octane works now, so. And Octane is also very, very known in the industry. But I'm not sure if you were talking about the latest version of Octane, because that's even faster and has the RTX supported, so I think that's gonna be a killer. Thank you. I've worked on feature films in the past, not the highest budget ones though. But it was a nice way to start. And yeah, currently I'm not working on any feature films, or lately, like with the skills that I have right now, I don't work on feature films. Just because usually those are done by big studios. But maybe, yeah, one day. Yeah, exactly. If you're using Redshift, that's fine by me as well. A good friend of mine that I work often with uses Arnold, and yeah, it's been said that that's like you can control it so deep, but it's so slow. But they're working on a faster solution now. I don't know. What do you mean? Snow ID. Okay, cool. So the stream quality is up. Yeah, so when I'm reading your comments, I'm looking over there, but the camera is over here, so I don't know. Maybe I should kind of fix a way to get the comments here so I can read them next to you and then talk to you directly. It's a pleasure, guys. Okay, so let me do a test here. This is what I have so far. I'm gonna do it, let it do its thing. Maybe the blacks are crushed a little bit too much, so let me lower that. How do you eat blueberries? Oh damn, they're falling. I've used to do projects in Unreal Engine, so yeah, I know that's really nice. But the realism is in my time it was kind of realistic, but not like where you can go with Octane or something. How is this looking? Hmm. It's kind of okay. I'm wondering if I need a ZDEP pass. What do you think, yeah? Should I do the effort to go into 3D, or do you think this is actually looking pretty cool already? Maybe a little bit more glows or something? What are you thinking? So fun to actually create with you guys, and then you can give me feedback on what I'm creating. I'm so excited about this. The car is just an image, so as you can see, I will be probably doing a tutorial on this, but the car is deconstructed right here. So I have my regular footage, which is with the car. And I have a clean plate that removes the car, and I have another clean plate that introduces the car again, but I keyed out like the wheels and the car itself. This is the hood here, and this is the body. So let me check here. Another clean plate right here. So this is the car. It gets blown up, so I kind of made some bumps here to with the liquefy tool. And then I also kind of animated everything separately. So the hood is coming off, it's exploding forward, the body is coming up, but the wheels are going up a little bit more than, well, actually this wheel is doing weird things, so I see a problem here. Let's check it. Okay, so right here, that's not all right. We have to bring it up a little bit more. Maybe release the tension here because we have these, yeah. Needs motion blur. Well, it already has motion blur actually, but maybe not enough. Maybe it needs a little bit more. But what do you think needs motion blur? The fire, you mean, or the car? Because the car, you barely see it. So this is what I have right here. And then it comes down, and as you can see, the car kind of, the suspension of the wheels kind of is a little bit heavier on the wheels, and then it kind of, yeah, shifts back forward until it's in position here. So just, I'm not sure about this here. Shouldn't be showing that. Or should I? I should. Yeah, I will add some motion blur to the fire later on. I was still working on the look first. Maybe I should put this camera right here because I tend to bend my head more towards this. So maybe up here I will work on something for the next stream. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, exactly, because this is gonna be a tutorial, and I think ZDepFest is going to make it a little bit too complicated. So what are you saying? Dust explosion. The gas explosion should always be in front the amount of light coming out of the explosion. Would illuminate the dust explosion a lot. Oh yeah, alright. Hey baby, how are you doing? Joining my live stream? So my girlfriend is in my live stream on Instagram right now. I love you too. Hey man, Fizzy, it's a pleasure. It's really a lot of fun to now get to hang out with you guys. Okay, so we have our body here. I'm just going to link that up with the body just to make sure. If I move, okay, there we go, that's better. So that's like a little dunk. Okay, it doesn't look super realistic, but it doesn't matter that much because we have the fire coming on top of that. So we have the gas fire here, and then we have the reflection of the gas fire, I think. Well, no, this is actually the glow. We're going to duplicate this and bring it back a little bit. Bring it down. I'm actually going to enable this grade. It's always good to see how it's going to look in final result. Okay, there we go. And maybe 250 here. Boost it up. Maybe an exposure tag. My PC that I have currently is a beast. It's pretty good, but it's not a specific computer. It's yeah, compartments. I think I have it in the description actually. You should go and check it out. So this is going to be the reflection. What was I doing apart from that? I'm just going to unsolo everything here just to see the final result. Okay, so you would do the dust. You would give it some light. The dirt blast here. So we have the dirt blast and you would add a lot more light. Okay, let's try that. Kishan, you can also ask please. For VFX, I don't know, man. Whatever suits you better. I think Cinema 4D is a little bit pricey if you want to start out and learn everything. If you're not very familiar with 3D, I would start out with Blender, honestly. It's a free alternative, and yeah, you can already do some really cool things. How is my phone battery doing? Actually, not that good. Okay, so I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna try and make this a Z-depth pass. Let me try some things here. So now we have the gas coming through a little bit. How does that look? It's actually looking a little bit better now. Something like this. And so the explosion a little bit brighter. Yeah, maybe. Maybe a little bit less saturated in totality. And this one right here. Okay, let me check this part here. Yeah, Glow would sell it better, right? But because it's already keyed the explosion. I'm wondering if I should be using a glow with a solid composite, or I should just use a blur with an add blending mode, if you understand what I mean. Hey Vegard, how are you doing? Well, I'm doing fine. Well, seeing circumstances, but everything's great over here. How about you? I think my battery of my camera is going to fall out soon, so I will be replacing that battery. I need to have a solution to get like constant power into that, but I don't know. Okay, so here we have the explosion. What do you think, Yahya? Is it looking all right? It's bright. It's pretty bright. I think it's looking all right. We have the dirt coming through a little bit. That's cool. I think some parts, maybe like the door or something, has to be keyed out and fly this way. That will be cool, I think. Premiere Studios, that's actually what I'm working on right now. I'm preparing a tutorial, and I thought like I'm going to be live streaming it, get to know each other, and once I figured it out, I will be doing a more structured tutorial on this, because now we're talking, everything is going a little bit slower. So yeah, I will be doing a tutorial on this, yes. So I'm going to take the car here. This is going to be the door, and we're going to bring the door on top. Right here, maybe below the glows. And I'm going to delete this mask, solo it for now. Key out the door. Maybe just this part, as probably the window will be cracked up anyway. Maybe I should put my camera like right over here, so I also look a little bit towards the camera here. Looks great. Custom threshold by crushing the shadows and only the highlights. Yeah, I've done that, yeah. Well, I personally prefer Perfect Glow from our website. Oh, phone dropped. I'm just gonna put it back here. It's a better setup. All right. Yeah, exactly, Vegard. It's not fun that we are obligated to stay home, but to be honest, I do get my things done here, so it's actually a good thing in my case. I'm getting things done so much faster. I don't know why, because yeah, the weekends you work and you just never stop, so that's probably why. Okay, so this is gonna be the door. Hey, what's going on, Persian VFX? I'm doing great. How about you? Gonna turn this into a 3D layer. Oh, it's already a 3D layer. I'm just gonna delete the position and rotation tags here and put the anchor point in the center of my door. Let it fly like maybe over here. What do you guys think? Is that like, or maybe walk a little bit closer to the camera, and maybe also make it bigger. That's looking cool. It's like passing my head here. And then we're also gonna add some rotation to this bad boy. 360, 360, 360. Let's see how that goes. So I think I do have to charge my phone in the meantime, so let me plug that in here. I just have to find a solution to keep my phone not from falling while I'm charging it. Can I actually turn this? Or can I do it like this? I have to kind of figure out a way to construct it well. Let me think for a second. Okay, it's a very vague kind of setup here for my phone, but it's important that I can keep continuing my conversation with Yahya. Oh, hey Joachim, how are you doing? Yeah, exactly. So the door, that's pretty cool, right? It's coming close to the camera. What do you guys think? Maybe I should blur it a little bit the closer it gets, because yeah, obviously we have some depth of field going on. Cheers. Mmm. That's really cool. I don't know, bro. You tell me. Yeah, thank you for the feedback, Mehmet. Exactly, you're seeing me from the side all the time. I'm kind of facing here, so I have to figure out a way to get my camera somewhere here. I know. I'm gonna change it up for the next stream. Okay, so that's cool. That's really cool. We're getting somewhere. Yeah, man, I'm going to make a tutorial dedicated on this effect once I figured out everything. I'm going to make it in a very tidy and well clear kind of video. Now I'm just experimenting with things. Je moet in die kop blijven, hè? Join us on YouTube Live. Do you guys think I should shave? Because like my barber, he's not working right now because we're in a lockdown. And I don't touch my beard anymore. So, do you think it's too long? Let me know. Oh, how cool does that look? Look at that door. That's really cool. Well, okay, it's turning a little bit too much because you can see it's a 2D image. That's not what we want. Let me change that to something like this, and we can maybe, what can we do to make it look 3D? I have an idea. We can add we can duplicate it, and we can add a CC radial fast blur. We can use, is it this one that I want to use? I'm not sure. No, it's the regular one, CC radial blur. We want a zoom, fading zoom, that's it. And then we want to add curves and just increase the alpha here. How does that look? Does that look 3D? It's looking more 3D, but it's not looking perfect yet. probably because we're using that mask. So I think I have to pre-compose it first. Okay, there we go. So now we have some 3D action going on. The door looks great. Yeah, the door looks okay, I think. Just has to spin a little bit more, I think. How can we do that? I'm thinking how I can set up this camera right here because I have my screen right here. Maybe we should do that like right now and just fix it. So the battery is probably going to fall out and then I will just fix the camera here. Okay, that's looking really cool, this door. In the meantime, I will go and get a tripod. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so I have this old tripod lying around and I will try to install that so you get a better angle here. I don't have any information on that, Mehmet. Okay, that's looking great actually. Or maybe I should do a little bit different. Ignace is back, yes. How are you doing there? Okay, so you will lose me on camera for a second. I'm going to be fixing the camera and putting up a new composition. So I'll be right back, all right? Where's the music from Levita Beats in the background when you need him, huh? Let me set that up quickly here. Yes, we are still watching. Continue watching. Oh, I hate that. Setting up a different angle here. Everyone that is here on Instagram, you know that you can actually check out the live stream on YouTube. It's basically announcing here. That's all. Okay, so it's clear that I do need a longer cable for my HDMI, so I'm gonna check this out. Need something? You have to restart it basically, that's all. Yeah, you just have to save it and restart.
So I was on the right track.
Yeah, definitely try that one. It's a really fun effect, actually. Okay, ciao. Thank you for helping me with some feedback. It was really helpful. Hopefully we can do that again sometime. All right, ciao.
It doesn't work.
Close. You have to close it and then start it again. Yeah, thank you. I will be right back, guys. I'm going to, or actually, we'll live stream another time. If you want to join us, just join us on YouTube, and we can continue live streaming there. I think that's easier. Bye. Adrian, yeah, I'll be right back, and we'll continue working on this piece immediately. I just want to set up my camera here because normally you guys can also see me, but I just have to set that up first. Actually, if I just move these things here, I'm going to be putting these over.
Doesn't work.
Okay, come. Okay, so it's not as easy as I thought. Okay, there we go. Maybe I should have done that another time. Anyway, I'm almost there now. Yes. So it's not working. Alright, so I'll be back in a second, guys. Yeah, I'm going to turn on my camera. Let's see how that goes. Really excited about that. Turn on the Elgato lights so you can see me. Just give it a second. There we go. Okay, so what do you guys think of this setup? Is it not too dirty behind me? I don't know. Is this better? Maybe a little bit lower, right? Like right here. What do you guys think? Is that looking better? I can lean back. We can continue. That's feeling a lot better, right? It's actually more comfortable for me as well. Okay, so we have this explosion here. Let's take a look at what we can do with it. So actually, I think the gas should start first and then the dirt last. Your elements become black. Yeah, that's a weird one. Anyway, have you tried checking it here to off final quality? That might be a solution. I don't know. I love this music in the background. Such a great artist. Because you have your audio here, you can either unlock this, and then it works, and then you unlock it again. We need light interaction on the guy, and motion blur on the hood flying towards the camera. Motion blur is already activated. Maybe it should be increased a little bit, but yeah. That's all. Like the camera movement is towards the end, so obviously this is a work in progress. But I'm very, very happy that you're sending your feedback. It's always very helpful to get multiple brains on this. I think we can create some really, really cool things together. Maybe, do you guys hear me better now if I bring this here? Do you prefer that? Let me know if you prefer this audio level. Pyronite, I would advise you to just talk with Adobe. They have a support, and I think if you tried multiple forums or fora, how do you say it? I think it's best if you just go and talk with them. They will help you solve this issue. Okay, so boom. Okay, that's really cool. So we have first the fire igniting. Maybe the door starts flying a little bit too early, so I'm going to offset that a little bit. Where is the door here? Man, I'm really satisfied with this so far. It's really looking cool. So we have the door here, boom. Okay, there we go. That's how it should be. Maybe we need some highlight on this door at the beginning. So I'm going to add like a little layer styles, inner shadow. All right, thank you. Thank you for that. Well, with this camera setup, it doesn't matter how close this actually is to my mouth here, so. Oh, this is such an interactive thread that I'm reading so much. Okay, audio. Yeah, I think that's the best option. Sometimes you don't really think of the most convenient ways to solve something. Hopefully you can solve the problem, but I don't know what could cause this problem. I never had it, so I can't go and help you. I'm sorry. Yeah. Enzo is here. He's my backup. So see him as some kind of chat moderator, let's say, even though everyone is awesome. No, but he is actually editing most of the videos, by the way, that we publish on the channel, so. I'm just gonna make a quick story here for Instagram. Guys, come and join me live. I'm working on some really cool car explosions. It's really cool. A little bit of a rim here to give it some light, maybe a little bit more orange. There we go, and then we can lower the opacity right here to 0. And do we have motion blur? Yes, we do, but maybe we need a little bit more, so let's check our advanced settings here and change it to 360. Is that better? I think it's better. Then for the fire, what were we saying? So we have the gas explosion right here. Should it be brighter towards the end? I don't know. I'm just gonna solo it for now. Together with the grade, of course. I don't think it needs to be brighter, or does it? Maybe a little bit. Foxys, I don't know what you're writing there, man. I guess it's Russian, but I don't speak Russian. Oh, that's actually fancy here. I think a brighter one might actually look really cool. There we go. Right. That's it. We just hit the spot. I'm actually so happy with this result already. It's gonna become a really fun tutorial to make. I do think we have to animate it though. These blueberries are so nice. They're really nice. Yeah.
You sure you give something to
Take. They're so sweet. Okay, there we go. Preview. Basically, creating VFX is previewing 50% of the time. You gotta stay healthy, guys. Some nice blueberries. Super healthy and nice. So, what do you guys think towards timing? Like, should I just live stream continuously while working on this project, or do you say like, okay, 1 hour of live stream is more than enough? I'm not going to stay here anyway. What do you guys think? Let me know. Basically, I have no whoa, this looks so awesome. Just look at it. It looks like a real explosion, right? Maybe the door is a little bit too slow, but it's looking really, really cool. Just because of that door, it creates so much depth in there. Because my problem was like you have fire and you have nothing in front of it, and it didn't look like it was a complete scene, but now it really does. So I'm just gonna make the door a little bit faster here. Why is the rotation? Okay, so that's right here. Okay. Okay, I'm making mistakes now. What's going on? Good night there. Well, actually here it's 7 p.m. So we're just at the start of the evening. Where are all you guys from actually? Let me know. So one guy's from Russia, I see. We have some people from India joining in. Where is everyone from? Vegard is from Norway, if I remember correctly, if he's still here. I'm gonna make that go up a little bit more. Take a nicer ramp up. Really exaggerate a little bit. Boom. Maybe even closer towards the camera. Or is this gonna be a little bit too close? I don't know. Maybe it will. Belgium! Slovakia. Okay, cool. Yeah, I made a terrible mistake in my travel video. I realized it after. But I went to Slovenia and I pointed Slovakia on the map. It was kind of, I felt so stupid after that. Okay, what do you guys think of this door close to the camera? It's working or isn't it? So Joachim, that way we can, get some us time. Instead of coming over, you'll have to follow my streams now. Are you guys hearing the music fine? Oh, I love that, the door. Yeah, the door is really cool. The door stays. Nobody can convince me otherwise. Maybe just a little bit more to the right. And then we have the dirt that we have to recolor grade towards the end here. So I think that's this one here. So currently it's very orange, and then we want to desaturate it. Maybe make it darker as well. Something like this. Mm-hmm. I think I'm creating better results just because I'm in a stream. It kind of motivates me to wow the audience a little bit more. So I'm really digging this. I think I'm gonna do more of these. And also the feedback that you guys are giving instantly is very, very interesting, you know? Film Gian, do you still think the door needs even more space and more speed? Because obviously, well, I don't know. What does everyone think? Does the door need more speed? I'm gonna be previewing it right now. What should we do with the door? Man, this looks so dope. Or am I the only one? Vegard, keep it up with Blender. I've heard many great things about it. I'm personally using Cinema 4D. I was actually thinking of jumping in Cinema 4D to create a ZDEP pass for the car and kind of deconstruct it and add some 3D elements in the scene. But I think it's not necessary for what we are doing right here. So I'm probably not gonna be doing it, but I'm just gonna show you the car in 3D, and just maybe some people have ideas what we can do with it maybe in the future. I already use it in the travel video. Should it really be even brighter? Because I want to keep it cinematic, you know? And if it's gonna be too bright, it's gonna be all white. What do you think? Can you guys vote here? Who thinks it needs to be brighter and who likes the way the explosion looks right now? I'm going to be showing you in a second. Like right here, this is the explosion. I don't think it needs to be brighter, but it's probably going to be more realistic when it is. But I'm also going for like a more cinematic look. Maybe it needs to be a little bit bright. More more underexposed because of the explosive light. That's true. You make a point there. So we have well, you got to think about that. Will I be doing more Cinema 4D videos? I don't know. Isn't Cinema 4D? I don't know. Depends. Maybe. So this is a 3D car that I've created in Cinema. Well, I didn't create it. It's from turbosquid.com. And I textured it, so it looks exactly like my car. And yeah, we use it in the travel video. The camera shakes comes at the end. First I want it to look up, well, visually interesting enough. Camera shake is final touches. So this is a brighter explosion. Do you guys prefer this? Yeah, I try to get it realistic first and then deconstruct it just a little bit to get it more cinematic, because I do understand that, like, if you know how a real explosion looks like, or if you at least have an idea and then it doesn't look realistic, it kind of takes you out of the movie. But on the other hand, like, maybe you've seen kind of short films or movies, like it's a really dark scene and the fire is like basically really vibrant orange red, and in real life that will never have that color, but it looks super cinematic. Is this a better explosion than before? I don't know. I don't think so, actually. I kind of liked this version better. I don't know what we should do with it. Probably I need to add some, let me try RSMB. See what that does to my smoke, well, to my fire. So now we have some motion blur in there. It's probably gonna look a little bit better. So the door, you said it should have an underexposed beginning. Not too much though. I also think the door should have like maybe some light wrapping in the beginning. So layer styles, inner glow. What's my PC config? I don't know. You should find a link in the description that says it exactly. Joachim, are you still here? I need your professional opinion on my current scene if you're still there. What do you think? I'm going to be pre-rendering this, and then you can give me some feedback. Pink duck. Why can you never be serious? Why? What is it with you and never being serious? You need some palinka?
What?
You do lose the dark shadows under the car. Well, the dark shadows shouldn't be there when there is an explosion going on, right? After the explosion, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to be showing the after explosion. But yeah, that's true. But apart from the shadow, yeah, but it's good that you mention it. It's always, but apart from that, what would you say about this scene? Yeah, just go for it, man. Just give me some feedback. So, Joachim, I'm just gonna set this up to a loop here. I think that's best. Joachim, please be serious. What is this? What are you showing me? You're sending me an image. Image of what? You just send me images now without any explanation? God damn it. Okay, I do think that the stones here are a little bit too bright. Or actually, they should be bright. They should be. But they should be orange. Okay, cool. That's cool. What do you think of this live stream, honestly? Digging it? Not digging it? That's cool, man. That's really cool. Yes. And then we also map the color. Well, actually from a brighter color. Yeah, 1 second. To a darker color, like right here. Check. And more towards the end. 1 second, guys. Okay. So I think we're getting closer to an end. Anyone else has some concerns about this creation? About my beautiful masterpiece? Right, I think that's looking pretty cool. Thanks, bro. I think this is looking pretty cool. Okay, I think there needs to be a lot more reflection going on, right? What's up, Arnaud? How are you doing? Working on some crazy explosions here. Yeah, I will show you a preview right now of what we have so far. I do think I'm just gonna set this to half resolution so it goes a little bit faster. As long as it's a free learning platform, that's great. If you charge for those tutorials, it's better to contact us on email. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Another thing that I'm kind of concerned about, I want the fire to wrap around the wheel here. That's gonna look great. So what I'll be doing here is searching my wheel here through all these layers. So that's the front wheel. I'm going to duplicate that and bring that on top. And then here, what do I want to create? Music is off. Whoa, give me a second. It's kind of because you don't have like that YouTube Pro subscription. It keeps asking you, are you still listening? You know, it's kind of annoying. But yeah, it's back now. And I'm so focused that I just don't realize when the music stops, you know? So yeah, I installed that Elgato capture card and then connected my camera on a tripod in front of me. So it worked out in the end. So actually went smoother than I expected it was gonna be. What do you say? If you can change the place of your face right up. Yeah, you're right. Whoa, I didn't think of that. You're so right. Right up. Maybe. write down is the least information, I think. I think that's better, right? Thank you so much for that feedback. Such a stupid thing I wasn't paying attention to. Look how cool that looks with the wheel here. So my plan is, if After Effects doesn't crash, it seems like it's doing that. Okay, so the idea here is the explosion starts here, so you see the wheels. We go forward a few frames and we expand the inside here coming out. And like that, we get this nice little transition of our wheels kind of burning up in the flames. Um, Hey guys, so I didn't check up the chat here for a little bit. Yeah, Aris channel. Let's stay safe. So I like how this wheel is kind of starting off, but I think it should also come from the outside in. So I'll animate the first one here as well. That's cool. Just see it for a few frames, not too long. And it's gone, boom. Maybe add some feather from here to here, like 5. Kind of wraps it around a little bit better. You see how cool that looks? Like a little detail can do so many things to your shot. Maybe we should even give it a color here so we can like curves and just give it some red in the shadows here. Yes. Maybe a little bit of orange actually. That's looking great. So I'm running here into an issue that I'm trying to solve in the background, and that's that you can't hear the sounds too good, like the music in the background. And that would be nice if I could solve that. Actually, I'm just gonna rotate that just a little bit. So I'm in the center of it. Maybe I can even Alt remove this so you see a little bit better. What do you guys think? So how can I solve this desktop audio? It's not recording. Display capture. Audio input capture. Let's try that. Okay, now you're hearing the sound, I think. What are you guys hearing right now? Can you please check that and let me know? How cool is this wheel? I'm in love with the wheel here. It's just a small minor detail. It makes the entire explosion work. That's just my opinion, guys. Okay, I think we're ready to start adding some screen shake into this. Yeah, maybe I should add some reflection to myself first, so let's do that first. only left headphone with my voice. Okay, I know why that is. I know why that is. How can I solve that? Yeah, audio input level. But I will try to fix that. Yes, guys. Give me a second. So the music should be on left and right. Okay, I see it. So I have this weird thing going on with OBS, and I have music in the background on my computer. I'm trying to get my desktop audio just to play in OBS, which it always does fine, and now it's just not showing any levels. So I'm going to mute my camera, my microphone for a second, and let me know if you hear any music whatsoever. Okay, so I just turned off my microphone for 5 seconds. Are you hearing any music in the background while I did that? Nothing. Yeah, that's really weird. Thank you for the feedback, by the way. Yeah, I have some issues with my desktop audio apparently. This beat is so awesome. You guys should hear it in full quality and full potential. No, I wanna. That's because you hear it through the microphone and not from my desktop. Um, So yeah, do you guys think that yeah, you can hear what? The voice level increased. Well, how about now? You hear my voice clear, I think. The only thing I'm trying to solve here is my desktop audio to play. So let me show you right here. So it's basically going to become an infinity here. Um, but I have the desktop audio and it's not showing any level. So everything you hear is from the microphone. You can't hear me anymore. So you can't hear any music or my voice. And I would like the audio to play through here and not through my microphone, obviously. If I go to the properties here, anyone who knows, my speakers are these right here, or default, because default just uses whatever my system is using, and I can clearly hear them through my speakers. So I'm figuring out what the issue is here. Yeah, well, probably it will be a solution for a next live stream. Like the first live stream you ever do, nothing can ever go perfectly well, you know. It's like something has to go wrong always. It's like that. Okay, I might have a solution here. So yeah, we're gonna continue um, in a little bit. I'm just trying to solve this audio issue here still. Apparently nothing is helping me here. So yeah, I can't seem to fix it. What Star Wars effect? The one I did with Cinecom.
You know how the kid play. Um, yeah, basically that video was a tutorial a little bit. No, I showed my workflow on how I created that. But I will be doing 3D tutorials in the future, so similar things to what I've done with Cinecom. Okay, so apparently After Effects is gonna crash right now. Tom, can you not spam the comment section, please, or I'll have to remove you. Anyway, I think we have the explosion done now, so I'll show it one final time. And then I'll try to solve that audio issue because it's really working on my nerves right now that I can't solve it. So I just want this to be like a chill, loungy kind of work setup so we can join together. So yeah, once I've solved that, I'll be coming back with another live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is currently the final result. I'm really digging it. So yeah, thank you for being here with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, and goodbye.